Nations qualifiers. The first game will be in Kumasi on Thursday, September 5, and then the next game will be in Berkane in Morocco against Niger on Monday, September 9. Colleagues, journalists, please, those of you who want to take photographs, you will do so now for the next 5 minutes. Once the event starts officially, flash photos will not be allowed. 5 minutes, please take your photos. Thank you. The national standard. Thank you. Those of you who are using your phones to stream, please take a position because movement will be restricted. Those of you who are streaming with your phones, because we are also live on TV, let's try as much as possible to minimize movement because we may be crossing the live camera. Thank you. So like I mentioned earlier, we are here for the squad announcement. We've got 2 very important games next month. On Thursday, September 5, we'll play against Angola at the OttoAddo Sports Stadium in Kumasi. And then the game against Niger has been moved to Morocco, Berkane to be precise, by CAF. And that game is on Monday, September 9. So at this point, I'll hand over the microphone to the head coach for him to announce the squad. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you. First of all, thank you for the very warm welcome. Thank you for the large attendance. I would like to make it short and sharp, and then we will be ready for your answers. We start with the goalkeepers. For goalkeepers, we have Lawrence Atizigi from FC Zangani. We have Joseph Odekop from Kwale Town. We have Frederick Asari from Asante Kotoko. Going to the defenders, we have Ali Seydu from Stade Rennes. We have Tariq Lamte from Brighton and Hove Albion. We have Alexander Jiku from Fenerbahce Istanbul. We have Abdul Mumin from Rayo Vallecano. We have Mohamed Salisu from AS Monaco. We have Jerome Opoku from Başakşehir Istanbul. We have Idris Anand from Ovkai Belgrade. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsunspor. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elijah Wisco from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimero from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have Abdul Fattah Ishwako from Leicester City. We have Joseph Pencil from LA Galaxy. We have Ibrahim Osman from Feyenoord Rotterdam. We have Antoine Semenyo from AFC Bournemouth. We have Iñaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. We have Jordan Ayew, has now changed to Leicester City. And Brandon Thomas Asante from Coventry City. I'd like to hand over to Mr. Asante to just give you some updates on injury, on players who couldn't come due to injuries.
Thank you very much. So the players are 23. Some of them couldn't make the squad because of various injuries. The first one is Salis Abdul Samed. He has a muscle injury. Patrick Pfeiffer, also a muscle injury. Gideon Mensah has a muscle tear. Ernest Noama has an inflammation, so he couldn't make the squad. Kamaldeen Sulemana, ankle injury. And then Mohammed Ibrahim Suleiman twisted ankle, so he couldn't also make the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that Joseph Edu, who got injured somewhere last year before the Africa Cup of Nations, is now on his way back to full recovery. He's involved in team training at Celta Vigo, but he's not match fit. Because of that, the technical staff decided to leave him out of this squad. Also, Daniel Koficho has been injured for quite a long time. He's also now on his way back to full fitness, for which reason he was left out of the squad. So that's by way of updates on injuries and reasons why these key players were left out. Thank you. At this point, we will take a question. Mutala, please coordinate that for me. One question per media house. You mention your name, your question, your name, your media house, and then your question. Okay. All right.
My name is Emmanuel Payne, known as Mr. Confidence, as a private.
Could you please sit? Could you please sit because of the camera?
Okay. And I'm on TV. Last quarter, the one before this one, Ferry Asari Kotoko made to the squad, and I've been following the Ghana Premier League for long. We have GFA, someone who always comes to our station to talk more about the Ghana Premier League. I'm very passionate about the Ghana Premier League. And this squad, Ferry Asari, has been named. Coach, please, I want to know that our GPL, is it competitive? Our GPL, the players are not performing well. Our GPL, is it because, I want to know the reason why Ferry Asari made it to the squad. Is it because our league is not up to standard? Thank you. Players from the GPL in the squad.
So I mean, it's not easy, and we will. I think I said last time we will watch more closely the Ghanaian Premier League, and it's very difficult. And I know if left one out of these 23 players, he will be asking me for why is he not in. So whatever I do, there will be questions. But at the moment, and for me, it's not about Ghana Premier League or French Ligue 1 or England Premier League or Bundesliga. It's about the players, and we need the best players to reach our aim to qualify for the AFCON. And that's for me the most important thing. I don't care where the player comes from. If I'm convinced, I'm convinced, and that's it. So at the moment, these are the 23 players which I think are the best to help us in transitioning my idea of football and what I want to see and how I think we can beat Angola and Niger on the pitch. And that's why I am. It hasn't got anything to do with which league they are playing in, and surely some leagues are maybe higher rated. If I think about the British Premier League, it's very high rated, right? And if we can compete in that league, we will definitely have a squad that plays in our squad. But like I said, at the moment or in general, it doesn't matter to me which league the players playing. But if I see the performance and the performance that fits in our
Colleagues, we will take 4 questions and then you answer them one after another.
My name is General. Very nice. Henry said we're going to Morocco. Maybe an official reason why we go there. And then my main question. You may have named a Ghanasquad, but the pitch you are going to be on throughout the week has come under question. A lot of scrutiny concerning the pitch. How concerned are you about the quality of the pitches your team, particularly the mass pitch? Thank you.
Get the next question, please.
Yeah, Carlos, Otto. My name is OttoAddo. Carlos Sports Eagle 104.9. First of all, congratulations for the good job you're doing, especially in the area of identification of players who are in trouble. Especially, congratulations. My question is goes to Henry. Henry, you gave update on players who are injured, or players who are perceived to be star players, but they are not in the squad. But we didn't hear the name of some of our most established veterans, quote or experienced players, like our captain from Casti, Rami Morgan, Ayub, and somebody like that, we need to have updates on them because every successful team also tries on experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Please go ahead.
So those was Timothy. Coach, we've seen a bright start to live in England for a player like Forsen Amon. What could be, the reason why he's missing from the squad? And Forsen Amon. Yes, we've seen a bright start to live for him in England, but he's not in the squad. And also, out of the leadership in the team, it looks like it's left with Thomas Partey. In the event of him not starting again, what is the leadership hierarchy like now?
Okay, thank you. I think we have 4 questions. Let me respond to
the first one from Gerald. Gerald, the game is going to be played in Morocco because that's where CAF wants the game to be played. Niger, unfortunately, do not have the required or standard stadium in their country, so CAF has scheduled the game for Morocco. But I can't need to be precise. I'll leave the rest to the coach. Okay, coach, so there is one on the pitch in Kumasi, another one on Andre and Daniel, Amati, Forsen, Amankwa, and then the leadership hierarchy in your team.
Okay, at this very moment, John Peterson is in Kumasi, and he was there last week as well to observe the pitch. To be honest, it is concerning because the way we match play, we need a good pitch, to be honest. But at the moment there are internal discussions how we can do better. That there will be no discussions about the pitch. We want our players to be happy, to make everything possible to do the best on the pitch, and therefore we have to do a little bit better, much more better, to prepare the pitch as best as possible. And I think as a FA in general, and all the people who are involved in the pitch preparation, but also in the maintenance of the pitch, we had discussions at the moment even to discuss things, how to prepare things better. And I know it's difficult. It's difficult because of the weather. It's difficult because there are a lot of events happening and a lot of games, and we don't have this capacity of stadiums in Ghana. But we have to, in long term, we have to improve the facilities. We have to improve the possibilities to play in several or more stadiums, and we want to be more seen in each part of the country, and therefore we have to better the infrastructure in general. And this is one of our biggest aim. And with this, I think we will bring more quality on the pitch and bring more to play and to bring back, more quality in the games. Yeah, I think I don't want to repeat myself. So there was a question about Andre, and I think you said yourself that you are happy that we organize a pretty strong with, and also we look at the actual performance. And like I said the last time, we have to look a little bit further. We have to look into the next AFCON, but also if God permits, if we might qualify for the World Cup, also for that. So we're looking 1, 2, 3 years ahead, and we have to build a squad for that. And I don't want to repeat myself. I said it the last time, the reasons why we choose some maybe younger players or some other players to come into the squad, and we're building up. And I think we did quite well the last time, even though it was very, very tough. And I know the next games are even going to be tougher because everybody expects us to win. It's going to be tough, and we might also get some knockbacks, but this is the way it is in football, and we're looking a little bit longer. We're looking for long-term development, and that's why we decided also last time not to invite Andre.
Amate.
And then Amate, yeah, it's a bit of the same. If you, I don't know if you watched, do you know when we played last time? Maybe to one of the questions. I mean, like, if you're actually asking this kind of question in particular, you should know when we played before it started last time.
Yeah, so, coach, he didn't play the last 4 games. I thought you were asking me. I know the last time. I think he didn't fit the last 4 games of the tennis league. I'm asking this because of perceived questions or doubts in other people's head. You have stayed in Germany for long. With all due respect, you know when Balak wasn't getting playing time, he wasn't easily kicked out of the diamond shop. Same applied to Schweinsteiger and the rest. Now you're playing this. So I'm only recapping what you have seen and what you've experienced from a successful team. When you build a new team, we just don't, and that's what I know, you don't just kick out the most experienced ones, because the younger ones may be picking certain lessons from them. I'm not saying you should include them, but I'm only asking questions that lay persons are thinking about.
Okay, so I don't, to be honest, I don't like to jump to music because the last time I said I will never close the door, never, on any player. And I said it, and I will say it again, the door is always open. It comes with performance, and if I'm convinced, I can bring a player back. For me, it's no problem. At the moment, this is the status, and I will never keep that player. Like I said, I try always to be respectful with the players, and even those who are not being called, I call them myself to talk about it and tell them the reason why. So the word or the term kickouts, I don't think we should use it. But like I said, this is the actual status. We are in contact with all the players, and the door is never closed, never, because the performance is outrageous. Surely, we will one of the best players to play. Okay. And then there was a question about Russell Mokura. Yeah, he injured himself in the last game, but so my assistant coach Joseph Laumann is in contact with him. I think he did well. He didn't play too much, too long in the last part of the season, but now I think he's doing really well. We have a close eye on him, and our decision was that he will be on standby this time, but maybe he will come next time. I don't know. We'll see. I think he's, like you said, he has a good start, and it was a close decision. If in case Thomas gets injured, yeah, first of all, I hope that Thomas
Some local police or some local professionals will get called up in the blasters. Recently, Jonathan Swan, Richard Dante, Abdul Fattah Hamid. But when they are shipped outside Ghana, they don't get called up again. Those they perform well outside Ghana, or they get sympathy when they play for the local teams. Thank you.
3 more.
Like I said, and I said again, for me it doesn't matter what they play. I remember when I was assistant coach at Fatah Shwaki was playing in the second division and scored for the national team. And I, in discussion with the coach, also played for Fatah to stay in the team. So for me, like I said, it doesn't matter where you play. If the performance is good, it's there. So and all the players always, you have to think about whatever player you mentioned, you have to think about, if I call one of those players, you have to think about, is he better than one of the players we called? You know? So this is the question, not like why you leave them out, you know, and I know that if I would bring them, you would ask me of one of those players who are on the squad, why are they left out? I know it's a job, and you have to ask, and I respect that, but the truth is, like, I always try to get the best team on which I think we can win. That's all. If they play, whatever they play, it doesn't matter.
Okay, good afternoon, Coach. I know you've spoken about the great thing for police, so that's my question, please. The last time that one came here for the World Cup call, you explained, or you told the leader that you spoken to you, or you had a discussion with him, and he understood the reason why he's not coming back. But then we see what is happening specifically, please, with Chelsea, what between Enzo Maresich and Sugar and this type of thing. I just want to ask, can you please, or should we conclude, because Andre has been in a situation where he was not playing or having a trouble, then he came and joined the team. He's been out. Can we conclude that due to your playing philosophy, you don't think he's that kind of player that you want? That's one. And also, do you think, I just want to find out why is Osman Bukhari and Baba Rahman also in the squad? Because Osman Bukhari moved to MLSM. He scored over the weekend. Baba Rahman, can you please give us a number because he's also playing actively? Thank you.
I think we can name so many players and we can talk the whole night about players and I talk to the players. Like those players who are never out, I talk to them. I think it's an internal talk. I talk to Osman Bukhari, I explain things to him, and this is the job of the coach. And I know you would ask me now if, say, Rico would be in and Joseph Pence would not be in, you would ask me about Joseph Pence, and also I know this is the job, but there's nothing I can do. I have to decide, and I think these are the players which I think are best. And I think the personal conversation between me and the players, I would never, and I said that last time, I would never bring it out in public, you know. If the player decides to do so, it's not there, but I wouldn't do that. And it's a private conversation, and I try to give you an explanation about how we think and what we want to do and about what our decision is. And like I said, we have to think a little bit more long term, and that's why maybe some decisions are very, very hard. And align all the players, and there's no problem with me or any player who's not called. And this is all I can say. With Baba Rahman is a little bit special because he decided not to come. He decided not to come? Yeah, I explained last time I explained it, and so we were talking about bullying and whatsoever, and I apply also in the media to not decide players, because players are families, players are friends, and it affects a whole lot of things, and people are jumping on these things. And we are all human beings, and there should always be a line on where also the press shouldn't go above. And that's what I said last time, and I hope that one day we will decide to play the moments and get
What was the other question? The other one has to do with Bukhari.
Coach, good afternoon. My name is Joseph Adamafia and I work with Ghanasquad. Coach, sometime back we had a player named Bernard Mensah who put his Black Stars career on hold. Currently he is doing very well in the Saudi League. He has moved on to another club. He scored a goal on his debut. Is there plans to get him back in the Black Stars? And concerning players of other citizenship like Edo and Callum Hudson-Odoi, the door still open for them, considering that they probably see Ghana as a second option after England probably moved on from them. Thank you.
I said it before, the door is always open, and I would really like to hear, like, okay, let's say Bernard Mensah, if you want to, please tell me who would you take out, please? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me who he thinks is better than one of the players that we have. So it's very, very difficult, and we're observing all the players. Like I said, for me, it's all about quality and it's all about performance and impact. I know there are some decisions which are very, very close. And if people and players are performing, we have to compare those players, and also if it fits to our playing style and whatsoever. It's very, very difficult, but at the end I can just call 23, sometimes even more players. If we have some doubts here and there, but this is my job and I have to take this decision. And these are the players who are decided for, and it doesn't mean that the others are doing bad. And sometimes it's just like slight decisions. It's just some little details where we discuss it in our coaching stuff, where we decide at the end who will come.
Nketiah and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Nketiah and Callum Odoi.
And what goes for the others goes also for them. The door is always open. I think the first time I came as a head coach in 22, before we played against Nigeria, I was after them. I was after them, and they said they needed time. And now they're still on team, so the door's open. It's just like, to be honest, I think players who want to join the national team should come quite early to get familiar with me, with the team, with their players, with Ghana as such, and not before tournaments. This one, I think, this is the only point where I say doors closed. If somebody comes, maybe just before the World Cup, oh, I want to join the team, this is not possible. I think it won't be there. But before that, they have my number, I called them, I texted them several times, so they're always welcome.
Wow, thank you.
Three more questions and we'll be done.
Okay, Coach, good afternoon. Coach, good afternoon. I'm here. How are you? Okay, Coach, thank you for the opportunity. I have a problem with the goalkeeping department, especially Frederick Asaro.
Yes, please come this way because of the cameras. Come this way. Yeah.
Okay, Coach, my problem is, I know Lawrence statistically, no doubt, whether he concedes or he doesn't concede, he's our number one goalkeeper. To still follow up, if not for one way or the other, or a reason, he should have even been the number one, but being the reference. My problem is with Frederick Asaro. I've seen Kofi Bam of Samates and Daniel Afaju of Israel. They've been playing consistently in the Champions League and the CAF confederations. And if you look at their records, they've kept clean sheets. And I know Frederick Asaro is playing in the preseason and ceremonial matches. So if someone were to be merit for the national program, certainly not Frederick Asaro. Or is it because protocol fans are very loud, so you don't even know shut? That is why you call it. That's my understanding.
So everybody can have his opinion, and I respect that. So this is your opinion. We have other opinions there. I think, and you're right. The goalkeepers you mentioned are very good. There's also Benjamin Asaro. I think he also did very well. So we are talking about all the players, all the goalkeepers, and also the one who calls. But at the end, we decided for Frederick, and yeah, for me, he did well. The games he played, he had an injury, and when he came to our training, it was really, really impressive the way he trained, the way he.
Coach, please, sorry for the interruption. You said he did well at where? As an Igbo.
At our training, like I said, at our training, but also at Kotoko, and all the goalkeepers, sometimes I know they make mistakes, but we are looking for a long-term performance and development. And I think he's a very, very talented goalkeeper. He did extremely well.
Please, can we please reduce the memory for him to answer the questions?
Good. He did, like I said, he did extremely well at the last call-up. And I don't know, were you in Kumasi the last time?
Yes, I was there.
He was there? Okay. Maybe the next time we can discuss things and the goalkeeper department, because the way we see him, like very, very bad, I don't see it like that. And but maybe you have your reasons. But to be honest, he was really good. And then what was extremely as well was his support of the pitch. And this is sometimes something we're looking also for. We're looking for a very, very good team culture. And he did extremely well in supporting the players and the other goalkeepers. And at the moment we have a very good culture, we wouldn't like to break it. And surely we'll be watching him and watching other goalkeepers when the season will start. And then we'll take our decisions. But I think he has a bright future, he's a very good talent, and he did very well. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, it's okay, I respect that. But we have other opinion at the moment on Frederick.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Coach. My name is George of London Aspects of OttoAddo. Coach, my question is very simple. The hope of Ghanaians is to be at the Mundial 2026. Do you believe, in as much as we are thinking about AFCON, a lot of Ghanaians are thinking beyond AFCON, that is in the World Cup. Do you believe that you are the right man and your technical and your tactical ability to take Ghana to the next World Cup?
So it's for me a big mistake, and this is a mistake a lot of people in general are making, to take too many steps at the time where they should take it one step after another. And it's very important that we focus on the next coming game. And for me, I'm not thinking at the World Cup at the moment, to be honest. I'm just focusing on Angola. We have to beat them. It will be very, very difficult. They have a strong squad, and it will be a big mistake to think about anything else in my position, but also for the players. So I'm really I'm sorry, but for me, we have to stay one step after another. We have to qualify for Africa first, and this is my aim at the moment. And for this, we have to have a good start against Angola, and this is what I'm thinking at the moment, and nothing else. Sorry. Thank you very much, Coach. Welcome back home. My name is andNiger. I don't really have a question for you, but my comment is for the FA and Harry. It's a press conference. We have a supporter where we have supporters and intruders invading our space. Pressmen are here, they're standing. I know people like what I'm about to see, but I have to see it. Supporters are sitting. This is a press conference. We must do better this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm so welcome something about these points. This question is directed to the spokesperson of Ghana Football Association. My name is Mr. Henry Asatichu. There have been recent reports in the social media platforms that GFA has contacted J. Robo Sujo of AZ Akuma, a Dutch one of Ghanaian descent. Is it true?
We are focusing on our next game, and one thing you can be sure of, every player who's good and has Ghanaian heritage and could play for the national team, we will be interested in, just in general. You know, this question for you, if somebody has a Ghanaian name and he plays in the top leagues in Europe, it's interesting for us, this is for sure. Okay? Thank you.
Sir, is there any more questions? So we are done.
Take one more.
Just one more.
Charlie Fabra.
There is a hand here, please.
All right.
Coach, good afternoon. My name is Vincent from Kesman FM. I want to ask, do you normally follow the Ghana Premier League? Last season, Dreams FC qualifies to the CAF Champions League, and then they even recognize him as the best goalkeeper of the tournament. He's supposed to join the Black Stars, the last call up, but you did not call him. Though this year, we've heard that he's injured. If I may ask, last season the Ghana Premier League, who is your best goalkeeper for the Ghana Premier League?
Silence, please, silence.
This is a difficult question. Like you said, there were many, or you said before, there were many good goalkeepers. Also, let's say Benjamin Salo to mention one of them, but also those good goalkeepers did extremely well. And we discuss it. We always discuss it with our goalkeeper coach, and at the end we take a decision. But for us, it's not only because it's maybe unless it's the first goalkeeper. Also, some other positions are not always like the best at the moment. So we're always looking for long-term development and then long-term integration of young talented players in general, and also goalkeepers. So, like I said before, Frederick Asaro is a young talented goalkeeper, and we want to also look a little bit further. So it's, I think his age gave the last decision maybe in this case, because we know if we go further 2, 3, 4 years more and get this experience, we will get better. Okay?
I've just been, my attention has been drawn to something from the supporters union. They say they want to ask a question from the supporters perspective. I don't know which person.
This is not a forum.
Yes. Okay,
so this is not a forum. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done and we have to wrap up. Let me mention that officially we expect the players to start arriving this weekend. They've got matches on Saturday and Sunday. Those who play on Saturday will arrive on Sunday. Those who play on Sunday will arrive on Monday. Hopefully we shall have a full house Monday evening. The team will travel to Kumasi on Tuesday, September 3rd. And then we'll have 2 training sessions in Kumasi Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and the game is on Thursday. Let me mention that the technical team has taken a decision to open the
5 p.m. on Monday, the training will be open to the media and the public. That is the first training in Accra. And then when we arrive in Kumasi on Tuesday at 5 p.m. again, we shall have the first training open to the media and the public. But yes. So please take note of that. Before we go, I would like to introduce, we've been joined by the President of the Ghana Football Association and Executive Council members. Mr. President, welcome.
The game changer.
President Ketu. We also have Executive Council members Samuel Mabri, who is the Chairman of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association, Frederick Achampo, who's also an Executive Council member. Let me mention that the team manager of the Black Stars has also been here, Mr. Amin Bishadu. Thanks for your company, colleagues, Nelan Stromotakwe, Sheikh Tofik Abdul Kadir Seyu, my brother Colin Sey, and then Marian on segments, and we are grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Colleague media men and women, we are grateful. Have a great afternoon.